They got a much needed win over Australia. They have locked up a spot in the gold medal game. And I'm going to talk to you about why that is important and why Kevin Durant may be convincing people that he is the best player in the world right after the bumper. What's good people? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. Now, Team USA has secured their spot in the gold medal game after a defeat of the Australian men's basketball team. They were led by Kevin Durant. They're headed back to another gold medal game. As we know, Team USA's teams to dominate in the Olympics, but it didn't look that great at the beginning of these Olympics because we know in the exhibition, they lost to Australia. They lost to Nigeria. They lost to a bunch of teams. Then they started the Olympics by losing to France, who they will see in the gold medal game. I'm going to read you a report from USABasketball.com. It says Kevin Durant is often called the best basketball player on the planet. And it's not just because the 6'10" is lethal. No, Durant is an elite class of players, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to, the Americans will face off against France, who is 4-0. Or 5-0 after they defeated Slovenia last night in the gold medal game. One of the big things for Team USA was the fact that Kevin Durant got 23 points, and they defeated Australia at 97-78. And we know that Kevin Durant needs to be big when they play against France. But one of the surprising factors to this Team USA recent dominance, recent, winning streak is the fact that Drew Holiday, the NBA champion Drew Holiday has come over and been one of the best players on this team. Not Devin Booker, not Damian Lillard, not Jason Tatum, Drew freaking Holiday. And the reason why is because over in the Euro leagues, they play a more aggressive style of basketball. And we know that the NBA is soft. We know that the NBA allows ticky-tack fouls, except for the playoffs. And who thrived in this year's playoffs? Drew Holiday. He didn't always shoot the ball well. Don't get me wrong. He did not always shoot the ball well, but he thrived, and he was the key catalyst into helping the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis capture their first championship, the Bucks' first championship in 50 years, Giannis's first championship in his Hall of Fame career. So that is why it's so crucial. But back to Kevin Durant. I just mentioned Giannis, and Kevin Durant is often called the best player in basketball. Up until this past season when Giannis just had a 50-point NBA Finals, 50-point, 14 rebounds, 5 blocks to close out the finals, and he looked like he's sitting on the throne that is the best player in the NBA. But Kevin Durant is out here getting buckets and letting everybody know, like, yo, I was a size 3 sizes in shoe size from sending Giannis home. Giannis wouldn't even made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, let alone winning the NBA Finals, if my shoe wasn't an 18, but was a 15. As we remember, Kevin Durant dropped 48 points on the Milwaukee Bucks and had a 2 that would have been a 3 that would have sent Milwaukee home in Game 7. And obviously, Milwaukee was able to, garner back after going into overtime and win the game in overtime and went on to win the championship. But Kevin Durant is proving a point. We know Kevin Durant has been one of, if not the best player in the NBA for a long time. Now, obviously, let me take that back. LeBron James has been the best player in the NBA for a very, very long time. But a lot of people, especially during the Golden State era, when Kevin Durant was there, was like, yo, KD is better than Bron. But there were times LeBron showed that he was clearly better. Durant was just on the better team, right? So Durant coming off an Achilles injury, a lot of people, including myself, didn't know, how he would come back. I knew he would come back and be a great player still. I didn't know how soon it would be. I didn't know he would come out and be Kevin Durant as soon as he touched the basketball court. I didn't realize that. I thought maybe the injury would be lingering a little longer. No, as soon as KD got on the basketball court, he became KD once again. And it showed throughout the entire season and throughout the entirety of the playoffs. And he was this close without James Harden, without Kyrie Irving, sending the NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks home, this close, like literally this close. His foot was on the line as opposed to being behind the line, and he would have sent Milwaukee home, and Brooklyn would probably could have potentially been holding the championship trophy and not in Milwaukee. And so what this stage is doing and what KD taking over in these Olympics has shown me that he is out for blood. He sees what the Lakers are doing, cool. He's seen what Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks just did, winning the championship and whatever, cool. But this is KD. KD is coming back this next season with a vengeance. I think he's going to get him a gold medal. I think he's taking this time over in Tokyo, especially after losing a lot early, and said, forget all of this, man. I'm KD. This is the U.S. Olympics basketball team. People want to say everybody's caught up and doing all this. The world has gotten better. Have they gotten better? Absolutely. Have they caught up? Hell no. Hell no. Like, let's just be honest. There's 10 All-Stars on this U.S. Olympic team, and there's 2 throughout the other teams throughout the Olympics. Luka and Rudy Gobert. There's 10 on the U.S. team alone, including a couple of guys that are champions, and there's 2 on the rest of the field. So, no, the world has not caught up. They're better. They haven't caught up. But KD is someone that used this stage to continue to propel himself as the best player in the NBA. LeBron James and the Lakers lost in the first round. Giannis and them have the title, and Giannis played his arse off. But Giannis don't got the skill set that KD has, and I think KD is going to use this season as long as his guys are healthy. You know, basketball's still a team sport, and this guy's got to be healthy. But if his guys are healthy, he's going to use this next season to prove to everyone that he's the best player in the NBA. Whether he's able to do it is yet to be seen. But he's using this stage, this Olympic stage, to catapult himself into that discussion and to ultimately trying to take that throne next season. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Kevin Durant is the best player in the NBA? Yes or no? It's that simple. If you want to explain why, explain it. If not, explain why not. But leave it in the comments. Is KD the best player in the NBA? Yes or no? Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Black Boss Channel, and you can follow us at VF Sports Show on Instagram. We post content on there all the time. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Peace.